Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is actually going to be my first ever cash stuffing video, and I can already see that I have messed up over here. Okay, so my name is Ellen and this is going to be my first cash stuffing video. I'm really excited about it, and I just wanted to kind of share with you guys how I got into this and why I'm doing it. So I am currently in the process of looking for a home, hopefully me and my fiance, and as I was looking for other people's videos here on YouTube, I heard a lot of people talking about like their emergency funds and like saving up for appliances and stuff like that. And somehow, some way, I kind of fell into the world of cash stuffing, and I have been obsessed with it since I found this way of saving. I am a spender. I love to shop. I love Amazon. I love Target. So, and obviously I have saved money. That's how I have my down payment, my closing costs for my home. But I feel like I could really use a lot of improvement. And I love this concept. I love the concept of giving each dollar a job. Having money for specific things in your life. And I'm really hoping that this is going to improve my savings, and I'm going to be able to save a lot more because I do earn, or I do have a really great income. But again, because I'm not organized with it, I kind of tend to overspend, and I just realized that I have a bunch of things just laying around that I never use that weren't necessary. And that's one thing I really want to change, because the ultimate goal is for us to get a home. I want to save where I can and stop buying the stuff that I don't need. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. This is going to be, because this is my first one, it's not going to go exactly as I planned. So let me show you what I mean. So I get paid every 10th and 25th of the month. So what I did is I created this. So I didn't want to share right now my income. Hopefully you guys can't see it. But what I did is I broke it down. I put all my bills for the month, and then I assigned whatever bill gets paid with what check. And what I did is I put that here. So here are all my bills that I get paid with from the check of the 25th. Today is the 25th, but I got paid on Friday because if I get paid on the weekend, I actually get paid that Friday since banks are closed. So what I did is I subtracted all my bills. This stays in the bank, obviously, because it gets automatically withdrawn. And then these are all things that I'm gonna like stuff. They're broken down a little differently. I'm going to break them down a little differently, but essentially it's these amounts and all of these amounts. So today we are cash stuffing, and what I did is this is my goal. Like, getting to this is my goal, but because it's my first one and I wasn't already organized and ready for this, I had to change some things up a little bit. So I'm hoping that by the second, third check that I do this, I'm hoping that by then I'll like really be putting what I want into each envelope. So right now we are going to be stuffing $1,316. So we have our cash envelopes, like for my daily needs or whatnot, groceries, you know, gas, laundry. Then we have our sinking funds, and then we do have a savings little binder. So we are gonna start first. We're gonna start first with my wallet cash envelopes, right? So I don't know that you guys can see it. That's the other thing. I have to figure out my setup. Okay, so let's start with groceries. Groceries is gonna get $200. I'm gonna go ahead and break that up, and we're gonna do this. Okay, so here we have $200, so it's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Dine out, we're gonna do 100. We do have 2 smaller children, and if you guys ever go and watch my home buying journey, you'll see that we don't actually live in our own place right now. So sometimes that kind of causes us to spend a lot of money on dining out, which I hate, but that will completely change once we purchase our home. So for dine out right now, we're gonna do $100, and I'm just gonna grab a $100 bill. I'm hoping that when the $100 bill will like kind of hurt, so that I don't want to break it and not eat out. Okay, and then for personal, we're gonna do 80. That's for me because I do like to go get my nails done, which I'm probably gonna stop doing like the nail art because it is quite expensive and I have a lot of financial goals. So for personal, we're gonna do 80. Oops. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, and then for laundry, we're gonna do $30 for laundry. So 10, 20, 30. Childcare, this is going to be usually $200 for me, but because they didn't watch my son, my grandparents didn't watch my son for like a week, we're just going to do 120 right now. So 120. And then for gas, we're going to go ahead and do, how much are we doing? We're doing 40. And I don't, like, we don't go out because of COVID that much, so like we really don't put a lot of gas in my car, and it's our family car, so we don't really use it too much. So that is it for like my wallet cash envelopes. Okay, next let's go ahead and get into, I want to do savings first. So this is my envelope for savings, and I'm obsessed with these little, what are they called? I feel like it starts with a D, like dash card, D something. I can't remember, but there's a name for this, right? So I'm so obsessed with it. I just made it on the Canva site, and I don't know, I love it so much. But anyways, let's go ahead, and I have an envelope for utilities because one thing that I noticed a lot of other people doing trying to purchase our homes, and that we're also into sinking like these kinds of funds, was that they were trying to save it for utilities, which makes sense. I don't know what the cost of utilities will be here in California, so I don't know when we're gonna find a home, but if I can save up a little bit to kind of prepare me for it, I'll do what I need to do. So we're just gonna try and stuff this as much as I can. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and put $45 into utilities, and hopefully I give myself a head start when it comes to those things, because again, I don't know what to expect. I've never owned a home, and I don't know what, you know, the difference is in utilities when you have a house. So okay, emergency funds. This right here is a bad boy that really got me into cash stuffing. So for emergency funds, I'm gonna do 300. But I also do have, you guys, automatic savings. When I get a deposit, I have an automatic amount that goes into my savings account. So I have my savings account, plus I'm trying to do emergency funds. I would really, really love to have like a 3 months worth of like utilities and mortgage and stuff, which means I need a lot of money. So this is our starting point right here, $300. But actually, I actually had cash the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend it. I'm just gonna put it in here. So some envelopes have like small amounts. I did have a $100 bill, so I decided to save this $100 bill and put in my emergency fund. So we're just gonna go ahead and add another 100. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have $400. And I do have budget slips here, but I feel like it would just take way too long while filming, so I'll just do that later. Okay, and then I decided to make cash envelopes for my kids. So this one, I put $5 in here because I just had, like I said, a couple bucks in cash, which I usually never have cash, so I'm like, let's not spend them. So for Aiden, we're gonna do $40. So we have 20, 40, so 20, 40, 45. And then my youngest, Isaac, I thought I had another dollar. Yeah. So I had $3 in here. Something is something. So we're going to add $40 to his envelope. So we have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, appliances. Appliances I know are going to be super duper expensive. So that's why I have an envelope for appliances. So I have $13 in here. So 10, 11, 12, 13. But we're actually going to add $95 to appliances. So 50, 70, 90, 95. So now... So now we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 106, 107, 108. Right, yeah. So now we have $108 for appliances. Car tags. My car, usually it's like $320 for my car tags in California. I don't know if it's just because I'm in California. So we're going to start saving up for car tags. So we're going to do $20, and this one is empty. There's nothing in this one. $20. Nursing license. I do have a nursing license. I am an LVN. I just don't call myself a nurse because I've never actually worked my license. I worked in the medical field, just not as an actual nurse. So anyways, in order to keep that, I have to do education stuff every 2 years. Plus pay for my license. So in total it's going to be like $250 to $300, and I have to pay that next year, like May. So we're going to start saving up for that. So I'm just going to do $10. And then for Christmas, you know what, I had a 5 in here and I accidentally took it out right now. So okay, so I had a 5, and we're just going to go ahead and add 15. So now we have 10, 15, 20. And now moving on to our sinking funds, I also created this right here, and I'm obsessed with these. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and start with sinking funds. So for medical, I have to take my kids to the dentist, so in like 2 months. So I'm going to start saving up for any copays. I'm not even sure what their copays are going to look like. So that way we just start saving for that. So we're going to do 20, 30, 35, 36. So 20, 30, 35, 36. Okay, so for vacations, we don't really go on vacations, but if we want to go, like, you know, on a road trip, or we want to go to like San Diego and stay a weekend, just something really fun, that's what this envelope is gonna be for. So we're gonna stuff $40. Right now it is completely empty, so it's just 20, 40. Sports. I really want to put my kids into sports. Unfortunately, we didn't make it for this season, but in a couple months a new season will open up. for either like soccer or baseball. So I just want to save up, because if you guys have children and you guys have ever signed them up for sports, you guys know that it is expensive. It can be anywhere between $200 to $300. Again, I'm in California, so I don't know if that's kind of normal for every other state. So we are going to be stuffing $20 for sports. And you have to like buy them their gear and everything, depending on what sport you want to put them in. So yeah. Okay, and then for car maintenance, I already had $5 that I had put in there, but for car maintenance, it gets $25. So we're gonna do 20 and 25. So now we have 20, 25, 30. You know what? I missed one, you guys. Okay, so babies. My kids are still, my little one is still little, so he still uses diapers, needs wipes. And I created this for like any of their needs, their shampoo, because they only use like Cetaphil and it's kind of expensive for a small bottle, and like Aquaphor. So that's why I have a little special envelope for their needs. So this one's gonna get $25. So we have 25. And then we have gifts. See, this is the thing. I knew this was going to happen. No, I didn't miss anything, actually. I think I'm exact. Okay. Okay, so for gifts, I have 35. So it's 20, 30. I'm sorry. I can't count now. 10, 20, 30, 35. So $35. And like I said, this one is going to be different because I wasn't I wasn't flowing yet with all my cash stuffing. So like I have clothes. So this one's not going to get stuffed, but next time it will. And yeah, that is pretty much it. We just stuffed everything. I know I have a lot of envelopes, but I have a lot of little goals. And eventually if I need to change some of them, if, you know, maybe one of them I can't stuff it, then I won't stuff it. But for right now, these are the goals that I have set for myself. And I'm really, really excited to see that just kind of add up and just really give me a little cushion for all of mine and my family's needs. But I really appreciate you guys sticking around, watching my first cash stuffing. I'm so excited for like this whole new experience. I love all, like, I've watched so many of these videos. I love the little community that's on YouTube. A lot of the girls that I have watched, the women that I've watched so many of each of their videos. But yeah, I would really love it if you guys would, you know, give this a thumbs up, subscribe, so you guys can kind of join me on my new savings journey, hopefully leading into my home purchasing journey. You guys can see me actually use these envelopes into purchasing things for my new house. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on my next one. Bye guys.